Yes, hello everyone. So yesterday we ended up here, making the basic structure of our image, White House. All right, so let's continue with the remaining part, and then we'll go with the detailing of this. Fine. So this was the image what we are trying to make. So we want to create this entire exterior in 3ds, this Maya, Autodesk Maya. So feel free, if you have any doubts, you can post me messages, and let's start working on this. So we were working on these parts and all. Now we completed yesterday this stairs, rough stairs I have made, and let's go with the face because it should extend more than this, right? And even here also I'm extending more than that. Fine. Now let's see what is left. So I'm going to the front view and press 4 in your keyboard to go in the wireframe mode, and what is left is that if you see only this white portion and this small one, and here that small one. So this is giving me basic shape of cylinder, so I'll go with the cylinder. So press 5 for shaded mode, and I'm going with the cylinder. Cylinder would be better, or else pipe would be better. I believe cylinder is better for the middle portion, and pipe is better for this one, or else we can go with the cylinder itself. But there is a small problem if we go with the cylinder. The problem is that we will be getting triangles in between, right? So this is one problem. This is a basic shape, so no issues. That's the reason I am attempting this. And all right, and press 4, and I want to grab this center, this pivot towards the down, so that I can snap it. Select and press V and snap. Good. And I would like to increase the radius of this also, so press 4 and go with the inputs where you can see the radius. So radius is 1. I am going to just increase the radius to what extent the size is. So yeah, 3.4 is enough. And height, I'm going to increase my height, but here there is a issue that even kindadi kuda height perugutundi kabatti, that's the reason I should not increase the height. So I will go with the vertices, select the vertices and take them to the top. Where is the top? So till here this will be one object till here, and while we are making it in a final way, then we'll go with objects, number of objects, but right now only one. And also I have to check edge ring and split, and I'll bring that down till here, and edge ring and split, and bring that down till here, and that's all. So rest of the part we can go ahead, and I'm selecting the vertices where these vertices will be scaled commandly. So now select this so that we cannot, there is no issue to change the center. And next select these vertices and change it. All right. So this is some basic structure I got. Press 5. And I have to also create this one, a small structure. We are not going to make this character because it's a character. When I teach you character modeling, then we'll go ahead with that. Press 4. And it's better to go with another cylinder. I'm going with another cylinder, and I'll bring him to the center of the cylinder. 3. And pull him up. Go to the front view. And change the position of the pivot and just snap the pivot to the top. I got it, right? And it's very simple. We'll go with the vertices. Select the vertices and bring them down till here. That's good. And also select the down vertices and scale them to the size what we want. And this one also. This one. Yeah. Now this is it, and I'll make control D of it and I'll just pull it up, and I'm going with the faces again with the vertices, sorry, and scale them, bring them down and snap here and scale it. All right, and bring these vertices to down, give them some height and scale them, in order to create yes. Now this is it, and select these vertices and snap them to the top portion, as we all know that. Yeah, press 5. So this is what I got. See, this is completely a rough only, so that why I'm making this rough is that once the rough is finished, then we can start finalizing each and every part of this building. Press 4. All right, this is great, and let's start making this structure. So for this, even for this also, I will be grabbing only cylinder. Oh yeah, pipe. We'll go with the pipe. And if you see, there are quite center to this, so I am also grabbing them to the center of this one and pull them toward the side where they lay. Yes, pull them there, somewhat like this, and decrease the radius. Let's make radius 0.7. Now 0.5. 0.6 is good. 0.6. Radius is done, and the height 1.5. This is also good. And press pivot, change the position of the pivot, snap the pivot to its down part and snap this to this object so that it lies on that object. It's not flying. All right, so this is so far we got, and we have to put him little backward because it's completely not towards the front, and we have to place him back. Let's place him. Now, according to this size, now we are able to get what is the size at the back end. So let's select the box which is holding it and go with the faces. Selecting the face, select this face, and pull them back. Yeah. Now I got right. Done. And even we have to follow the same thing for others. The ground should match to this, so I snapped it, and this box should match to this, so I will be snapping to that. And even this, each and every object you have to snap it, because to make sure that it's you know, properly aligned with everything. And come out of that object and select here also the same thing. See, we can do again what do you say, duplicate transform, but it's better you know, sometimes do little work, refines your way how you are handling and how fast you're working with the software. All right, so yeah, now come to the front view and press 4 and check whether it is okay. Yeah, it's good. Now we can go ahead and just have a look. See, here I'm not placing that downwards because మనం ఇప్పుడు చూసినట్టయితే ఇది ఈ పోస్టర్ అనేది లో యాంగిల్లో ఉంది కదా. ద పోస్టర్ ఈజ్ ఇన్ లో యాంగిల్. సో లో యాంగిల్లో మీకు ఎలాగనంటే ముందుది చాలా హైట్ గా కనపడుతుంది అండ్ వెనకవి చాలా చిన్నగా ఉన్నట్టు కనపడతాయి. అదే టాప్ యాంగిల్ అనుకోండి, ముందు చిన్నగా ఉంటాయి, వెనకవేమో హైట్ గా అనిపిస్తాయి. సో మీరు దాని ప్రకారంగా మీరు యూ షుడ్ నాట్ ఫాలో, రైట్. సో మీరు ఏంటి అని అంటే ఈ బిల్డింగ్ అంతా ఒకటే హైట్ అనమాట, ఒకటే హైట్ ఉంది, పొట్టిగా పొడవుగా ఏం లేవు, ఎవ్రీథింగ్ ఇస్ ఇన్ ద ఈక్వల్ హైట్. సో అది మీరు అర్థం చేసుకోవాలి. సో దట్ ఈస్ ద రీజన్ నేను ఈ బిల్డింగ్ పైన పెట్టాను. ఇట్ డజంట్ మీన్ దట్ మీకు ఇక్కడ దాన్ని మ్యాచ్ అవ్వట్లేదు. సో నేనేంటంటే ఒక ఎస్టిమేషన్ వేసుకున్నా, ఒక ఈ కార్నర్ మ్యాచ్ చేశాను, రైట్. సో దిస్ ఈస్ వాట్ ఐ డిడ్ మ్యాచింగ్. అండ్ నేనేం చేస్తాను అంటే ఐ విల్ సింప్లీ do a copy post over here. So right now I'm not going with the duplicate special or anything because these are rough objects. So only placement on the shape and also I'm just making them here. All right, so there we go. Press 5, and so this is the building what you are looking in, and this is very basic. We only kept the basic shapes and the basic box. So basic shapes, what we learn at the time of sketching, so they are so much important, you know. That's the reason we always speak that, you know, I have to practice basic shapes. You have to divide any object into basic shapes. Only then you will be able to make it. If you see for example, if you see this entire picture, then you will be thinking, oh my god, such a complicated um, what do you say, architectural building it is, so we cannot do that. It's not that complicated. If you just simply break down into small basic objects, then it's very easy. See how everything is box and just one cylinder or two cylinders are there. That's all. It's a very basic thing. Now, all right guys, and we'll see is there anything left. If not, we'll continue with making detailing now. So press 4. This is done, this is done, this is done, this is also done. Front part including with the stairs, and I believe nothing else. Yeah, I believe there is nothing else, so we are good to go. Now we have to start making detailing on this. So how to start making detailing on this image? So we have to opt one particular place from where we have to start making detailing. Now we will be starting making detailing of each and everything. So first of all, I'm thinking that if I go to start detailing of you know, small detailing, making this building, and this, or else I can start from this ground level. From the very ground level, I can start. ఇక్కడ ఒక చిన్న గోడ ఉంది, ఆ గోడ చేయడం, అండ్ ఇక్కడ గ్రౌండ్ ఉంది, దాన్ని డిజైన్ చేయడం, and you got small what do you say, gate. It's looking very small, but it's grill you can, yeah. So that thing, and there is a fountain. So don't go with the fountain, you have to only go with the buildings. ఇప్పుడు ఎక్కడి నుంచి స్టార్ట్ చేయాలి అనేది ఏంటి అని అంటే, ఇప్పుడు మనం బేసిక్ బాక్సెస్ వి డిడ్ బేసిక్ బాక్స్, రైట్? సో ఆ బేసిక్ షేప్స్ ఏవైతే మనం యూజ్ చేసామో దాంతో వాట్ యు సే, yeah, sorry guys, some technical issue. So what I'm saying is that ఇప్పుడు మనం ఎక్కడి నుంచి స్టార్ట్ చేయాలి, అది మెయిన్ క్వశ్చన్ మార్క్ అనమాట. మెనీ యునో MHUs దే గెట్ స్ట్రగల్ హౌ టు మేక్, హౌ టు స్టార్ట్, ఫ్రమ్ వేర్ టు స్టార్ట్. ఓకే, బేసిక్ బ్లాకింగ్ చేస్తారు, దట్స్ వెరీ నైస్, బట్ వేర్ టు స్టార్ట్? సో హియర్ few people they make lot of mistakes by starting small objects. These are called as props, అంటే కుండీలని, లైట్లని. So don't go. There is a network issue. Just hold on. Yes. So now it's good to go. I guess this will not create any problem with the network. So then how to start? That is the main thing actually here. So what I'm saying is that now, for example, press 5 and just look what boxes you got. You got this box. What is this box? Is uh, for this, right? ఈ ముందు ఉండే ఈ పార్ట్ది ఆ బాక్స్ అనమాట, రైట్? సో దీనికోసం ఆ బాక్స్. సో యూ కెన్ స్టార్ట్ దట్, ఆర్ ఎల్స్ ఇక్కడ ఒక బాక్స్ ఉంది, దాన్ని స్టార్ట్ చేయొచ్చు. ఈ కర్వ్ తో ఒక బాక్స్ ఉంది, దాన్ని స్టార్ట్ చేయొచ్చు. అండ్ డోంట్ గో విత్ ద స్టేర్స్ ఫస్ట్, యూ విల్ లూజ్ అ లాట్. సో నెవర్ గో విత్ ద స్టేర్స్, బికాస్ యూ హ్యావ్ టు అడ్జస్ట్ ఈచ్ అండ్ ఎవ్రీథింగ్, మళ్ళీ 10 సార్లు చేయాల్సి వస్తుంది. అండ్ you can start with this box, you can start with this, you can start with this, or you can start with this. So any of the basic object shape what you created here, you have to start with that only. Don't go with the detailing like you know, is mundu ee cylinders pettadam ivi avi. So you should not do that, right? So let's start with uh, yeah, I'm just holding on. So one thing, please don't forget that sakam cheste sakam maya, automatically we can mirror it. So we'll do one thing. We'll start with this box. It looks very simple. So let's start with this box. This one. Press 5. And what I'm gonna do is so what I'm going to do is this completely box anedi, it's in this shape, right? So what I will do is I'll simply take one what do you say, plane. Well, just let me think. I'm just thinking for a while. Mm, we can actually, here we got types of modeling. It's a box model, closed modeling, or else you can use a plane modeling by edge extrusion or face extrusion. So I'm just thinking which technique will give me a better output. So I'll go with plane, right? So what will I do is I'll simply uh, take an edge ring and split, and I'll snap that edge to this, press 5. Yeah, so this is what happened actually. I'll snap that, and it's good. Now I'll select the entire model and I'll pull him little forward. Fine, so it should not go inside of that picture. We'll face some issues with our cameras. So I will be only doing half of the model and remaining half will be replaced. So I will be working with the half, plus 4, and now it's good. So first of all, what will I do is press 5 and I'll just select the face, and I'll extract that face. All right, so duplicate face, separate duplicate face from the object. So duplicate and pull him up. Now it's okay, done. So eFace anedi, now this is a separate object. Now what will I do is modify center pivot. All right, next press 4. Okay, so now we can work with this. Fine. So to work with this, what we will do, we have to hide the remaining portion of this one. So select all and deselect by control, and just I made a new layer, and if I turn the visibility off, they will just turn the visibility off. Right, so this is one option I got. Now I can start working on this. Fine, so it won't be so clumsy for us. So let's start working on this, and I'll go with the vertex, select the vertices and put them there. Select the vertices. Okay, this is the height, it's good. Now just checking the edgy point and edgy part is good or not. Now ఇప్పుడు ఇది స్ట్రైట్ గా ఉందా లేకపోతే ఎక్స్ట్రూడ్ అయిందా అనేది మనకి ఎలా తెలుస్తుంది అని అంటే, ఇక్కడ బయటకు వచ్చింది, మీ కార్నర్ చూస్తే అంతా తెలిసిపోద్ది. నా దిస్ ఇమేజ్ ఇస్ నాట్ సో గుడ్, బట్ ఇఫ్ యూ సీ ద కార్నర్, ఇక్కడ చూసారు ఎక్స్ట్రూడ్ అయింది అంటే బయటికి వెళ్ళింది, ఇది కూడా ఎక్స్ట్రూడ్ అయింది బయటికి వెళ్ళింది, ఇది కూడా ఎక్స్ట్రూడ్ అయింది బయటికి, ఇది బయటికి, ఇది బయటికి, ఇది బయటికి. సో దట్స్ ద వే ఇట్ ఈస్. అండ్ ఇది డోర్ అనేది ఇక్కడ క్రియేట్ అయింది. సో వాట్ విల్ వీ డూ ఈస్ విల్ జస్ట్ సింప్లీ స్టార్ట్ వర్కింగ్ వన్ బై వన్, అండ్ I'll select this. నేను ఇది separate గా తీసుకుంటాను అన్నమాట. So place it exactly to the corner. Yeah, there you go. Next. If you have any doubt in this side, you can go and check with other sides also. So this is the shape. అంటే ఇక్కడ బయటికి ఇలా వచ్చింది అని అంటే అది ఎక్స్ట్రూడ్ అయింది అనమాట. You have to understand in that way. All right, so I'll simply select edge, edge ring and split, and I'll take him there. Just try to understand the building, how it is, and check here. ఇది మళ్ళీ ఇక్కడ నుంచి ఇలా క్రాస్గా లోపలికే వచ్చింది. Fine. So one more edge ring and split, and I'm just trying to simplify how it is. Yeah, so bring him there, because these are pillars, we have to give some space to them also. Right, now what you're gonna do is, you have to you know, extend a little bit for him. Fine. So this is the side view. కాకపోతే ఇక్కడ ప్రెస్ 5 మనం దీన్ని ఇలా బయటికి తీస్తే ఇక్కడ స్లాంట్నెస్ వచ్చింది, ఇక్కడ చూసారా, రైట్, స్లాంటింగ్ గా ఉంది. సో పిక్చర్ లో చూస్తే ప్రెస్ 4 అక్కడ స్లాంటింగ్ అనేది లేదు. ఇఫ్ యూ వాచ్ హియర్, స్లాంటింగ్ అనేది ఇలా స్లాంటింగ్ అనేది లేదు, అంటే ఇక్కడ సమ్ బేస్ అనేది ఉందన్నమాట, ఇక్కడ ఏమన్నా పెట్టచ్చు మనం. సో అలాంటి బేస్ ఉంది కాబట్టి, సో దిస్ ఇస్ రాంగ్ వే టు కంట్రోల్ జెడ్. సో నేనేం చేస్తాను, దెన్ టు మేక్ ఇట్ ఇన్ అ రైట్ వే, we have to extrude that. So I'll go with the 5 and go with the face and extrude face. Perspective, come front, press 4. So I have extruded the face. Right, it's good. Now after extrusion of the face, I'll select edge, the lower edge, and I'll pull him backward, somewhat like this, and select these faces, this one and this one, and delete. All right, so Miko, you got that base. Next, press 4 and check. Okay, this is done. Next, ఇది లోపలికి ఉంది, right? It's little inside this entire thing. Fine. So select edge, edge ring and split. Now I'm trying to make this inner portion, and first of all go with this. Fine. Now after selecting that, press 5, go to the face and extrude face towards inside. Done. Again, select the faces at the corner and delete them. Now front view, press 4. This is done, it's good. And this is a separate part. We can merge in this itself. ఇవన్నీ కూడా ఇదే గోడలో మర్జ్ అని ఉన్నాయి. సో ఇదే గోడలో కూడా మనం మర్జ్ చేయొచ్చు. ఆర్ ఎల్స్ మనం వాట్ డు యు సే ఇది తీసుకొని దీన్ని ఇక్కడ కూడా మర్జ్ చేయొచ్చు, బట్ దే ఆర్ ఇన్ స్క్వేర్ టైప్. సో యూ కెన్ మేక్ వన్ థింగ్ అండ్ అన్ని అవే కాపీ పేస్ట్ కూడా చేసుకొని వెళ్ళిపోవచ్చు ఆఫ్టర్ మేకింగ్ వన్ పిల్లర్. రైట్, సో I have extruded this inside a bit, and now let's go with this down part. So if you see the down part, how it is, ikkada extrude ayi malli idi lopaliki vachindi, right? So that's how it is. So edge, ring and split, bring him to top where, yeah, the sharp white line, there you go. So again, you can see you have to watch entire image if you get some doubts, right? So already you got the base here, and you can push it inside. That's also okay. But if you want to push entire face, this entire face inside, it should be only till this level. I'm just watching, is there anything else? Yeah, nothing. So e level okate. So that's what I wanted to confirm, and I'll go with the face. Select the face, give him snap to this. So we got this. Fine. Now you can do some small corrections, like I'll select this edge and I'll give a snap to this edge. So it's showing me equal this thing. Control Z, just one check, small reference check, press 4. So this one, whatever we created, this one, and this one are at the same height, right? This. So to do that, select this face and push it inward, and give this side to this, and take this edge loop and delete. Now select this edge, press 5, and push little in. Now select this edge and snap to this one. Now it's good. See, this one and this one. Press 4. Why it's moved from its place. All right, so now we faced a small issue, right? So it's just changing its place. So to overcome that issue, what we have to do is we have to simply select this modify freeze transformation. So freeze transformation, what it will do is మనం దీన్ని సెలెక్ట్ చేసిన తర్వాత ఇక్కడ చూసారా some coordinates వచ్చింది. Freeze transformation ఈ పొజిషన్ ని సెంటర్ చేసేస్తుంది అన్నమాట. That will become as 0. That will be their origin position. So freeze transformation, so everything is 0. Now if this object is moved anywhere, నేను ఇక్కడ 0 పెట్టాను అని అంటే అది మళ్ళీ అదే ప్లేస్ వస్తుంది. So yeah, Okay, guys, please rejoin again, and this session will be continued for further more 40 minutes. Thank you.